I'm here, man. I'm right here. What's on? AJ Passive. What's happening, my brother? What is going down? In the ground. In your town. Hit that like button while you're at it. Whoever's in here, hit that like button. Match them up. Let's see what's happening. We here. We here, man. We never left. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Mr. Vargas, what's happening? What's the word in your town? California Dasher, what's happening, my brother? How you doing? David, how you doing? AJ, Juju, how you doing, my brother? My brother from New York. I'm tired, man. I just got to. I'm in Chicago right now, but I'm tired, man. I just drove all the way over here, but we're gonna work for a little bit of chatting, do a couple of deliveries. Then I'm gonna go home, relax. I got that catering order in the morning. I'll get that catering order done. Do some deliveries in the morning or whatever the case may be, or in the afternoon. But I ain't gonna be working that hard, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna be outside for a little bit. Yeah, I'm glad you found the channel. I mean, a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. I lost two channels. I'm glad I could be able to get the name back from my second channel. So a lot of people will be able to find me little by little. You know what I mean? If they're looking for me, they're gonna find me. Hopefully, it's the right people. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a fanboy that, you know what I mean? I don't know. Going crazy. You know what I mean? I don't want those type. You know what I mean? I don't want those type. But we're gonna do some deliveries. We're gonna see what's happening here in Chicago, the land. In Chicago land. Man, horrible trips, but let's see what happens. Turn on the app right now. See what they send me over here. You know what I mean? What's going on with you guys? How you guys are doing? I'm blessed. Like always. Nothing changes. You're gonna go with it. Little $5 jump off, 4 miles. It doesn't matter. I don't care about none of that. We're just gonna go and start, just drive a little bit. Because I'm not gonna be outside for long. We're just gonna do a little chatting, a little driving. We'll take this order, and this is right around here somewhere. I think it's over there. Haven't been in Chicago in a minute, man. So I don't know where everything is at no more. I don't know where everything is at no more. We're gonna see what's happening. I'm gonna see what's happening. Let's go get this order real quick. Yeah, I do live in Ohio, Chicago, and I do Uber too if they got some good orders for me. But you know what I mean. Ohio, where I drive, is a live market, so you know what I mean. Live is a better situation over there, but I do what the heck is this thing? I think it's over here, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna do the left. I'm gonna do the left because I think it's over here. I forgot where everything is at in Chicago. Bear with me, but I think it's over here somewhere. I think it's over here somewhere. There it is right here. Just ahead, turn left on West Foster Avenue using the left lane. So if I can't enter there, that means I gotta go around through the alleyway. Ain't it? I'll get to the chat, guys. I forgot how to drive in Chicago. I haven't driven in Chicago in a long time. I don't even think there's an alleyway back here, but let me see. I'm gonna keep trying. I think I can go through back here somewhere. Oop. Yes, we can. Turn left on West Carmen Avenue. Yes, we can. Then pick up on the left. Nah, no Just Pizza. I don't want to go into Just Pizza. Don't send me that order. Don't come order that right over here. You don't want none of that Just Pizza going on around here. Can't have that type of smell right now. I ain't got the stomach for it. I ain't got the stomach for it. Well, how do you go in this place? I ain't got the stomach for that right there. Keep me sane, peoples. Keep me sane over here. Man, let's go in here and get this order right here real quick. Ah, I mean, Father out of order. They got me walking over here. I got slippers on. I mean, I'm comfortable today. Hope they ain't got no music. They have music. Music. Get you a shot. I might need one of those. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe a double. You know what I'm saying? If I can get through this night, it's a nice little double. Cognac. Cognac. Double of cognac. Straight. One cube of ice. I don't drink. But if I will drink, I'm gonna drink hard. I'm not gonna drink, you know what I'm saying, Cisco. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna drink Cisco. I'm gonna drink, but not Cisco. I'm gonna drink cognac. You know what I mean? Cristal, rose. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people has found me lately. I mean, I got a couple of quite few subscribers, and that's because a couple of people has found my channel. 'Cause I haven't been consistent, so it's not easy to get views and viewers if you're not consistent. Let's see if we can make something happen because this phone holder that I got is not ready for streaming. It's for my phones, but I'm gonna try to stream with it. Try. I gotta clean my car. My car is a little nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Quarter mile, turn right on West
yeah,
Gregory Street using the right lane.
150,000 miles. They try to give me an add-on for $1, and I didn't take that. I ain't gonna be doing no add-on for no dollar right now. Bad enough I'm doing this one. It's not even gonna tip order.
Turn right on West Gregory Street, then keep left onto I-90 East.
You went to cherry picking again? I hardly cherry pick nowadays. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll be selective at times, but cherry picking. No, I don't. I don't do that no more like that. If I'm outside, I'd rather be driving than park. Know what I mean? I'd rather drive than be parked. So might as well keep me with a trip instead of me being parked. Your AR went down. I mean, I did a lead, and it's not worth it to tell you the
In
truth.
2 miles, take right
I
exit.
mean, certain things are worth it. I'm gonna try Diamond on Uber to see what that brings. Because if it gives me scheduled pickups, then I can mess with that. You know what I mean? But there's certain benefits to it, but it's not a lot of benefits. You kill yourself for nothing. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna get the same trips. The only thing is you're gonna get access to certain things earlier than the other people. You know what I mean? But driving and having your app on and expecting, you know, a better trip than the other driver's gonna get, not at all. You're gonna get the same pay. Whatever the market is paying, that's what you're gonna get. I don't care if you're diamond, I don't care if you're elite, I don't care if you're silver or if you're blue. You're gonna get the same pings. The difference is that, you know, if there's a nice long distance scheduled pickup, you'll get to see that one before the anybody else. That's the difference to me. You know what I mean? But killing yourself to have a high AR doesn't make no sense. Not, not no more. I don't think so. You know what I mean? I try to maintain my AR. You know what I mean? But my AR is not high like that. But I maintain it for I could stay on the category. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. I still let go some trips
In a
or
half
be
mile, take
selective.
right exit 84
You
toward
still gotta be
Lawrence Avenue
selective.
using
You
the right
can't.
lane.
I'm not gonna do $1 trip. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do a $2 trip. Delivery or ride share. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm taking the trip. But,
Take right exit 84 toward Lawrence Avenue, then make a slight left turn on West Lawrence Avenue.
man, coming back up, it's traffic like a mother flower. Look at that. Whatever they got going on going up that way. We're gonna do that one too. We're gonna take that one too. It doesn't matter. We'll go finish this one, go to McDonald's and pick up that one. Who doing a $28 ride? I'm not doing a $28 ride. When today? Right now? Nah, it's a $5. I just got a $7 order from McDonald's after this one. So we're gonna go do that one after this. Hopefully we get an add on or something going on around here. I gotta put something on that thing right there. That thing is like a little annoying with it. I got you. Stop crying. Stop crying. One of the things I hate about Chicago lately is just that those cameras. I'm not used to them no more. You know what I mean? And I forgot where they at. I know there's one around here somewhere. That one catches a lot of people, especially when they first put it there. Ooh, I mean, they made so much money with that camera right there. It was over here somewhere. They switched it on people.
In
Yeah,
a
'cause
quarter
they
of
speed over there.
on North Kentucky Avenue.
They speed over there, and now they come and they speed over here to try to catch this light right here. Let's see what we go on. Get this going on. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. Because you pressing your horn, like you know what I mean. Like the light just changed. What's wrong with you? I mean, that's a Chicago thing. You know, they need to when they sell cars to people in Chicago, they need to take the horns out because people get horn happy over here. Now, what the heck is this drop off? Because now I'm going through an alleyway over here, over there.
Turn left on North Kentucky Avenue, then turn left.
I'm going through an alleyway. Now they playing games with my drop off. What happened here? That's why nobody wanted to take it.
Turn left, then make a slight left turn.
That's exactly why nobody wanted to take it. Because of this bull crap right here. Now it's a wild goose chase to go find a freaking apartment
Make a
house,
slight left
or
turn,
whatever the
then
case
drop
may
off on
be.
the right.
You know what I mean? I'll get to the chat. Give me a second. I gotta find this thing over here because now I'm in the alleyway. And this thing is over here. And that's the street I gotta go to. And that's a one way. So that means it's one of these houses over here.
Drop off on the right.
Man, look at this right here. Well, how you doing, my brother? Now, where's the house? Oh, on the right. Hold on. This is right here, man. It's gotta be this house right here. This is a wild goose chase right here. I hate these freaking drop offs. Let me see how we're gonna do this because I think it's this house right here. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I hate this shit. Let me see if I'm in the right place. All right, man. That house smell like dog shit. Holy guacamole. It's not even in the inside. Man. Let's go to McDonald's, pick up this order at McDonald's. This is another $7 order right here.
Turn right on West Lawrence Avenue.
Man, it smell like dog poop in that house. Wash your dog's ass. No, no, You ever picked up
Using the
one
left
of those
lane, turn
people that
left on
own
North.
dogs? Some people that own dogs, not everybody, but some people that own dogs, they don't understand that if they don't wash those dogs, man, they smell like the dog. You know what I'm talking about? Them dog owners, if they don't clean them dogs, and some of them don't even take them showers, they smell straight up like a dog. And then the ones that got two and three of them, like, you know what I mean? You gotta train them. You gotta train them. You gotta train them for showers early, young. You know what I mean? For they won't scratch you when you throw them in the shower. That's the same thing with cats. I train them since babies. Beanie, 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 beanie. Did a quick live out here, making a couple of dollars while I'm doing the live, and going home to relax for a little bit. Cause I'm be up early. And be up early. I do that catering order. I'm not gonna let that go. That's $41 easy. You guys let me know if the live goes down or if it's lagging or whatever the case may be. I'll fix it. I don't know if it's lagging. I don't know what's going on. I just know that I'm live. Right now, they treating me all right with the Uber Eats, but I know they're gonna throw me a shenanigan soon. They really gonna throw a shenanigan soon. I already know. $4 for 40 minutes. Watch. I'm not
In a
taking.
quarter mile, turn right.
Not doing that. See if I can clean this up a little bit more. Maybe it'll clear up a little bit. I think it's the lens on the phone. Tell you the truth. See if I can fix it up a little bit, clear it up with some get the clearing. That's the glass. That's all messed up. You know what I mean? That's the glass that's all messed up. I can't do nothing about the rest. I try, it's the glass. What time is it? I'm not going.
Turn right.
Yeah, they probably give it to me through the drive-through. Yeah, it's already 11. It's already 11 with the mojo. Get the mojo.
Turn left, then
Oh,
turn left.
check it, roll, Joe. I got an Uber Eats. All right. We got the Uber Eats. We got the Uber Eats. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. What are you guys doing? Are you guys just watching me? What's all about? You guys just watching me? McDonald's order, man. I already drunk a whole coffee. I ain't drinking another one. What happened if I still? I won't do it, but there's other people that would. So many people do it. That's why you get those ghost orders. Because people don't took the order. Waiting for Just Pizza. I don't think I'm gonna be driving around that area. I know where they at. I think I remember. I think I remember where the Jets Pizza is at. Man, that would turn my stomach if I get one of those right now. Trying to tell you. That would put me in the mojo. You guys eat peanuts? Peanuts, peanuts. Nah, man. I'm so clumsy. I'm gonna drop all these peanuts in my lap and on the car watch. Instead of just leaving it like that, I just opened it up. Look at this. It's gonna drop all over the place. Oh, stop it, AJ. With cheese, huh? You know which ones I used to like? I used to go to the pizza shop. Get the Jamaican patties, add cheese and add pepperoni. Mmm, best patties ever. Add cheese and pepperoni from the pizza shop. There's a pizza shop right there in Bushwick and Decal and Knickerbocker. If you ever go to Brooklyn, it's called Tony's. Right there in Decal and Knickerbocker. The best pizza ever. Next time I go to New York, that's where I'm going. Straight there.
Turn left, then pick up on the left.
And it's like not moving like that. They're playing games with it. I should have got me something to drink. All right, let's go. Let's go. I already drunk a coffee. I mean, having kind of conversation. Yeah. Wow, conversation. Go. Coffee went up too. I paid 230 something for a small.
Double cheese, Sprite, and medium fries.
I got an Uber Eats.
What's the name?
Clara.
Clara?
Mhm.
Three C?
Mm. What?
3C?
3C?
Yes. Head to your drop off at 2511 West Eastwood Avenue. There you go.
I'm not trying to steal this food, man. I don't eat McDonald's like that. Wrong with you? Drink coffee out of McDonald's.
New.
I need to see the map. Didn't you hear the GPS? I hate that shit. Like I'm gonna steal the food. Like I'm starving like that. I'm eating peanuts. I hate that.
Turn left on North Cicero Avenue.
I know you gave me the right food. You was just offering me the other person's food from behind me. You know what I'm talking about? I should have told her that. You were just offering the person from behind me. I know you give me the right food. Can you verify the food? That's what I should have told them. Can you verify the food? Because I don't know you give me the right food. You just offer me the person behind me food. I could have drove off with somebody else's food.
Turn right on West Montrose Avenue.
And verify it. Didn't you just give me the thing? You verified it? I hate when they do that. Pass the food. Playing games with it. Can I turn it on red? I can turn it on red. I don't remember where the cameras at, man. I don't remember where the cameras at. I'm not turning on red. I'm scared, mommy. I'm scared. You imagine? You imagine I just came to Chicago today and cashed me $100 ticket? Ha I will start driving. Damn. I know, I know. I need something to drink. I keep eating these peanuts. They make you dry. I'm dry, dry, baby. I need something to drink. I'm trying to tell you, I feel like I'm gonna catch me a speeding ticket or a red light ticket or something today, boy. The cameras outside with me. They outside. They waited. They expecting me. And oh, he came back. When I first bought the car, it cost me $100 ticket. As soon as I bought the car, that thing came in through the mail. I was like, already? I haven't even had the car for a week. $100 ticket. I made a turn somewhere. My wife started laughing. You're like, you don't stop. You just get them. Right, I had cameras all over the place there. There's a spot where there's a camera and it says no turn on red when pedestrians are present. But there's a camera there. So you're supposed to stop. And if there's nobody crossing or no pedestrians, you could go turn. But the camera still flashes you. And you still get the ticket. And I told my wife, I want to fight this ticket. Because it says no turn on red when pedestrians are present. But you still get the freaking ticket. All right. And I went and I took a picture of it and I showed my wife. I was like, look, it says no turn on red when pedestrians are present. And I get a ticket. I mean, I ain't got no luck for that. When I first came to Chicago and I bought my first car here, I was I got my license on in the hotel that I was staying in. So that's the address that I had. But when I left the hotel, we moved to the address that we live now. So if you catch a ticket, it will go to the address where your license is registered at. So little did I know, I had $200 tickets that I did not know about, and it was just creating entrance. So a year and something later, I catch me a red light ticket, and it comes through the mail, and I went to go pay that $100. I said, okay, I'll pay it. It doesn't matter. I got it. So what was that? My wife opened up the website to try to pay the $100. When she looked at the bill, it was $680 something dollars. I was like, from where? From where? It's only $100. And it was that I caught a ticket that I caught two tickets that I didn't know about. And I went to the other address and I was just creating an entrance. I was so pissed off that time. We had a vacation coming up too. I was like, man, I was gonna cancel that shit too. I ain't canceled the vacation, but I was pissed off because I was just supposed to pay $100. I ended up paying almost freaking $700. And you gotta pay it. Cause I then after that, um I owed another ticket for something, and I didn't know that I had that ticket too. And Uber sent me a message that I had an outstanding city ticket, and if I don't pay it, I can't drive on the platform. That's what Uber sent me. And I was like, where? I don't owe the fucking city nothing. And when I went into the website, I owed the city a ticket. It was a speeding ticket. Cause here it's like they got those speeding cameras.
In a quarter mile,
Say
turn left
30 on limit.
using the lane.
Well, ain't nobody driving 30 on these streets. They're behind you, tailgating you. You know what I'm talking about? and not pressing the horn. So you don't know what speed to go to. You know what I mean? And then you're the one that get the ticket. The one behind you don't get the ticket. Or he slows down as soon as you see that freaking shit flashing. I got so many of those.
Kedzie Avenue.
So many of those. I can't fight it. I paid for it already. I'm well. I don't like fighting tickets because I get pissed off fast. The last time I went to court, for a ticket, it was I dropped off passengers
Just
near a
right
bus stop.
Wilson Avenue.
Near a bus stop. And the guy, he just took a picture of my tags, and I pulled up on him, and I was like, "Why you took a picture of my tags?" He said, "You'll find out on the mail." I don't know what you talking about. He's like, "You'll find out on the mail." $390 ticket for dropping off passengers at the bus stop. And I went to court to try to fight it. And the motherfucking clerk told me, you got two options. Either you pay the $390 right now, or you can take it to trial. And if you blow, you're gonna end up paying like 2,000 court fee and everything. So what kind of options did you give me? I started arguing with the mother flower. I was like, what the fuck options you give me? You just give me one option. Like, you pay now because I'm gonna lose. You took a picture of me. So obviously I'm gonna end up paying the 2,000. So I'm gonna pay the freaking 400 right now. Why am I gonna pay the freaking court fee and all that $2,000? Hell to the no. I get pissed off, so I just pay it off. I mean, I get pissed off, I start arguing fast. All right? I ain't got the patience for that. All right? I ain't got time for that. Nah, I don't run stop signs. Okay, let me tell you something. We're in Chicago, right? So what happens in Chicago is you don't do the 3-second stops over here. Over here, when you on streets like this, at this time, all you do is look both ways and you just keep going. You don't stop at the stop sign. If you stop at the stop sign, you might get carjacked. So you glide through it. And you keep going. And you glide through the other one and you keep going. There's no cars, there's no traffic, there's nobody walking. Why are you stopping for? I'm not eating stop signs. We gliding through them. I'm not hungry. Well, I'm eating peanuts. I am a little thirsty though. I'm thirsty. Not hungry, thirsty. I'm talking about, but we gliding through them. We're in Chicago. We're not in Alaska where you at, where the rich people is at.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on North Campbell Avenue.
We over here. Nobody going nowhere over here. The cop pulled me over one time for doing that. You know what he told me? He told me, you ran the stop sign. I said, sir, I glided through it. I slowed down. There's nothing around. It's slow at 3 in the morning. I just went right through it. it was like, I'm giving you a warning this time. Do the 3 second stop. And I said in my head, because I wasn't gonna say it out loud, because if I would have said it out loud, he would have gave me the ticket.
Left on West East.
I'm not stupid. I know when to stay quiet and when to say something. So I said it in my head. I was like, who the heck does the 3 second stop? You tell me who does the 3 second stop by the stop sign.
Turn left on West East.
You would stop at a stop sign
left
and count 1, 2, 3, and go. I know you got 2 stops, one right here, right? And then you go slowly like this, and you got the second stop right here, and then that's when you go. Ain't that how you drive? I know how to drive. I just choose not to drive the way you're supposed to drive sometimes because you can't. But I know that's the way you're supposed to do it. Ain't it? Or am I wrong? That's the way you do it. Let me see how we doing this one. Meet that door. All right, let's go. I want to meet that door and let's go. Right back. Man, but I dropped my soda. All right, that order had a drink and they didn't give me the drink. Oh, man. She was too worried about me and the GPS, and she didn't give me the drink. And because I don't look at shit like that, you know, they don't got the drink unless they put it inside the bag. $17 package, and it's going to the south side. I'm not doing that. $17 package. It was a good offer. Not a bad offer at all. Let's go to Popeyes. That was a good offer, but I don't like doing packages. Because you don't know what they're giving you. A lot of times it's not nothing. But there was one time that I grabbed one of those packages.
Turn left on West Montrose Ave.
I smelled something funny, and it wasn't marijuana. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't do packages because of that experience right there. I know what certain drugs smell like. You know what I mean? That did not smell like nothing that I was supposed to have in my car. It was too strong. All right. And the thing is that you pick up the packages in these houses, and God forbid, they are being watched. You know what I mean? And they don't know that you're an Uber driver trying to pick up something to drop it off for them. You don't even know these people. Now they raid the place while you there waiting, or while he's dropping off the package in your car. Now you go to jail, and you got to explain yourself. And guess what?
Turn left on West Montrose Avenue.
You can't explain that to Uber because Uber's not going to care. They're going to deactivate you for going to jail. You're not supposed to have a record. You know what I mean? Or you're not supposed to get arrested, police contact, or whatever the case may be, because they will deactivate you. So I don't know why they put drivers in predicaments like that with these packages. Yeah, I don't like the package.
Just a
I don't deal with.
right on Northwestern.
It was a good
using
paying
the
off.
right lane.
It was just going down there to the south side and they were giving $17. Actually a better paying offer than a freaking Uber, yeah, than a Uber X. $3 add on, we're not doing that. You gotta add something bigger than that. I just don't like the packages, man. Like I said, I had a bad experience with it one time. And it wasn't really a bad experience. You just deliver the shit. But you got to think about what I just said. You know what I'm saying? If they're watching these people, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get caught up in something you don't know about. You know what I mean? You just dead trying to do a job. And all of a sudden, you end up somewhere in the dark. Yeah, that is sketchy. I mean, they all sketchy. All those, I mean, not all of them. You know what I mean? Now, throughout the pandemic, I that's all I used to do. Package deliveries. That's when I had the bad experience. Because the thing is that throughout the pandemic, people was working from home. And sometimes the offices or you know, from one house to another house, they were sending paperwork and they were sending packages and computers and stuff like that, and we was picking them up and delivering them. There was a lot of money on Connect. They used to call it Connect at that time, and there was a lot of money in them. They were paying good money. You were just going places, just delivering packages all over the place, and that was throughout the pandemic. But people started using it for delivering packages of drugs, like marijuana. People order marijuana and you delivering marijuana for other people. You know what I'm talking about? Or delivering all types of drugs to other people. And that's what they started using Connect for. You know what I mean? A lot of people. We got to add on same place, double pick up on the same place. So I take it. There was a there was a girl
In a quarter mile, turn
that
left
actually
using the left lane.
picked up a package and it smelled so strong that she called the cops. And when the cops opened up the package, it was a couple of pounds of marijuana in there. And she did not get arrested, but Uber
Turn left on
deactivated her for not delivering the package. The person reported the package stolen,
Claremont Avenue.
that it wasn't delivered. Man, I was supposed to go the other way. God, man, I hate the freaking stupid GPS. Um, and she didn't get arrested, but she got deactivated from the app, and Uber does not want to give her the app back. And it wasn't even her fault. She just reported something sketchy in the car. She didn't want to deliver it.
Turn right on
And I respect what she did. You know what I mean? She ain't called the cops on the people. She just called the cops because she felt like she had something in the car that she wasn't supposed to have. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't do packages, because you jeopardizing your account first and foremost, and people's not caring about it. They just, they just put in whatever the freak they want in your car. I got two Uber Eats to pick up here. I got Malcolm And I got, man, the other name is hard to say, but Aleneskaki, something like that. Alenska. I can't say it, bro. I know it's AC, AC. Yeah, it's Aleniska, something like that. Aleniska. I don't know how to say it. I can show it to you. Yeah, go to the window. All right. I don't know how to say the name, bro. I didn't want to say it wrong, but I don't know what's going down with the names around here. They could arrest you if they a-holes. You know what I'm saying? They could take you in for questioning. You know what I mean? They could hold you too for questioning. They could do whatever they want to do. You know what the cops. You know how they is. You a lawyer. You know what they do. They first arrest you and then they ask questions later. Once they put the handcuffs on you, and you got a case. All right, which one you giving me? Malcolm, give me the number. 10. All right, that one is confirmed. Give me the other number for the other one. Give me a cup holder, please. That's for Malcolm, and that's for the other one. You got straws in the back. All right. 7-8. Oh, 7-8. All right, that's confirmed. Yes. There's a double order right here. Came in handy. Came in handy. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I like for the orders to come in handy like that, double, triple. Yeah, the case will get thrown out. Will, but the problem is, it's not that the case is gonna get thrown out. It's that once they put them handcuffs on you and they fingerprint you, no matter if the case get thrown out, you're not gonna be able to get back on the platform. You know what I'm talking about? So that right there would jeopardize your financial status if you're if you if this is the only means of you making money, the apps, you're that's gonna they're not gonna give you the app back. They're gonna deactivate you because, like, for example, I got a record, you know what I'm saying? But my record is old and it's sealed. You know what I mean? So Uber cannot hold that against me. Now, if I get arrested now and they put handcuffs off me, my app, they will take my app away from me and they will not give it back to me. You understand what I'm saying? So that would jeopardize my financial status with the apps. You know what I'm saying? Just because I took a package that was a drug package. You know what I mean? So I'd rather not take the package and keep it the way it is. And I don't got to go through none of that because I know the case will get thrown out because I don't got nothing to do with these people. You know what I mean? But Uber and Lyft does not care if you know these people or no, you don't know these people. All they care is that you got to deliver that package. They don't care what's in it. You know what I'm saying? All they care is that take that from point A to point B, and that's all you have to do. You know what I mean? They say that to report any suspicious activity or suspicious packages. They tell you all of this stuff, but when you do it, you on a boat. Same thing, for example, if you get into an accident, if you get into an accident, right? And let's say just a fender bender, nothing that the car is total or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a fender bender. You can still drive it. It doesn't look crazy. It's just a little fender bender. And you decide to report it on the app, right? Because they say to report accidents and stuff like that, right? Nothing is going to happen. But you report that, the first thing that they do is that they deactivate your vehicle, no matter if it's a little scratch. They will deactivate your vehicle. I'm gonna get into the chat right now. Juju, give me a second, right? And you will not be able to bring that vehicle back into the app until you take it to a place to fix it, right? And send them real documents that the shit is fixed, pictures and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you still will not be able to get that vehicle into the app. So why report it? I've been in like 5 accidents. I reported one. They deactivated my vehicle. It was a little fender bender. I will never report an accident on the app ever. I don't care if the car is totaled. I don't care. I go through my insurance, the other person's insurance. I get paid. We keep it moving, and that's it. Going through the apps will deactivate whatever you got going on. What you said? That's why the apps. What is it? Yeah, that's why the apps do consistent background checks. Obviously, yeah, because of the if you get arrested after you get accepted on the apps, that's a $2 add-on. I don't do that. You know what I mean? I they do 3 on me a year. I got a record. So it's more stricter when you have a record and you went through the cracks and they let you on the apps. Um Everybody that's on the Uber app and on the Lyft app, you guys get 1 or 2 a year. Maybe 1 a year, a background check. I get 3 on both apps a year. 3 background checks. They constantly keep checking me. You know what I mean? Because of my record. But I don't, I'm done with all of that stuff. I'm different. I'm different. You know what I mean? But they do 3 background checks. I mean, I get 3 emails a year of background checks. They don't play. They don't play with that. There's a lot of us that got records and we on the apps. You know what I mean? But it's because we got non-violent records. If you got a violent record, you can't get on the app at all. You know what I mean? Mine was non-violent. It's all, drug related, possession of drugs and transporting drugs and all sorts. My record is just drugs. But if it was violent, like if I had violent in my record, I would never be able to be on the apps. Um Grubhub denied me because of my record. You know what I mean? I'm considered. That's how my background comes in. When they do my background in the bottom, all the way in the bottom, it says considered. Drop off. It doesn't say good, pass, or none of that. It just says considered because I'm a non-violent felon. You know what I mean? I'm a non-violent felon. Malcolm M says, leave a door. Call when outside or leave at the door through the gate on the right under the awning. Okay. just want to make sure I gave you the right one because I got to.
Off 1749 North Drake Avenue.
Dang. Spill some freaking juice over here, man. I'm gonna detail my car tomorrow anyway. $2.50. Hell no, from 7-Eleven. Let me put this to the other side. It's well, I have uh another case where it was supposed to have been violent, but
Turn
they
right on
because
50th Street.
it would have been violent if I would have went to trial, but because I copped out to 1 1/3 to 3, the the it went down from I didn't get the felony that I was supposed to get. So they gave me, I think it was like I think it was a thief felony, non-violent for the case. And that case was inside jail because what happened was when I went up as an adolescent. So if you're from New York City,
Just ahead, turn right on West Army.
from New York City and you're from New York State, and you're adolescent, right? And you go to Rikers Island, you go to C-74, right? And C-74 is for adolescents. And if you get sentenced and they got to send you up north, so they send you to Green Correctional Facility.
Turn right on West.
That's the adolescent jail. You know what I'm saying? That's the minimum correctional facility out there for adolescents. If not, they send you to the maximum jail next to it. I forget the name of it. And that's the other adolescent jail. So what happened was that in C-74, when I was there for 2 years, and there was a lot of shit going on. And when you're adolescent,
just ahead,
you
turn
know, you're
left.
trying to make a name for yourself, and other people's trying to make a name for themselves too. And there's a lot of gang activity. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of beef. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I got into some beef with
turn left on Northwestern Avenue
with some Bloods in Rikers Island. And what happened was that beef carried on up north. And little that I knew was that when I got sent up north and I went into Green Correctional Facility, we landed in the same dorm, me and the other two people that I had beef with in Rikers Island. So for me to defend myself, I did not know nobody in that jail. So what I did was I actually bought a shank. They sold me a shank. And I went to the yard with the shank. I little did I know, I didn't know too much about nothing. And I got caught with the shank before I went to go stab the guy. You know what I'm saying? To get out of the jail. That's the only way you get out of the jail. That's the only, you go do something and you go to the box and then they move you to a maximum jail. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you get out. So I had to get out of that jail one way or another. So I did not get a chance to do what I had to do, but I got caught with the shank. So now, when you get caught with a shank inside prison, you get an outside charge with an inside charge. You know what I'm saying? So I caught both charges. I caught the inside charge, 2 years in the box, and I caught an outside charge while I was
In a quarter mile, turn right on West.
in a pit already. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to court for the outside charge for the inside bid, the judge gave me two options. The judge told me, listen, we know what's happening in there. We get these cases all the time. You got caught with that red handed. You got two options. Either you cop out right now to a one and a third to three, or you take it to trial and you could get a three and a third to three. You know what I'm saying? So it's either three and a third to three, which it didn't make no sense because they could give me a three and a third to seven. You know what I'm saying? But not a three and a third to three. I didn't know where that came from. Will, you could probably explain that a little bit better to me because I know a three and a third to seven matches better than a three and a third to three. So what I did was instead of adding 3 more years to my bid, I added a one and a third. You know what I mean? To my bid. I said, let me cop out, get out of this, do the 2 year in the box, and get out of this shit right here. You know what I mean? And that's how I caught the charge inside that was supposed to have been violent because it was a shank, but because I copped out, you know what I'm saying, they sentenced me to a lower charge than what it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? But that's why I don't got no violence in my record. It's all non-violent. Long story, but there you go. There you guys have it. That's one of my stories from back in the day. You know what I mean? I maxed out in 2012. I've been on the straight path since 2012. You know what I'm talking about? No police contact, no tickets, no nothing except these red light tickets and these fucking speeding tickets. And the funny thing is, with that story, let me add something to that story because the reason I got caught, this is the most, I got caught with the most stupidest way. Let me tell you how I got caught. So I went into the bathroom before they call yard, right? Because they call yard, and that's when we're supposed to be going outside to the yard. So I went into the bathroom and I grabbed the shank and I've wrapped it up in toilet tissue. And this is what happened. I, you know, no homo. I put it in my cheeks. Went out to the yard. There's a handball court. There's a whole bunch of handball courts in the yard. So I went to the handball court. I was there standing by the handball court and I pulled it out from behind and I started taking the fucking tissue out away. And little that I knew was that the toilet tissue got wrapped up in my boots.
In a quarter mile, turn.
So I was dragging a line of toilet tissue without knowing that I was going towards the guys. And then all of a sudden, I got thrown on the wall by two big white guys, two big hillbillies. I don't know what happened. I know I got thrown on the wall. The shank flew over the fucking fence. I ate the fucking handbook fucking wall. I was bleeding through my nose. I thought I got hit with a fucking, I don't know what happened. Then I got thrown on the freaking floor. I mean, I asked questions later. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. The fucking toilet tissue got wrapped up on my boots. And I was just telling on myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they called me.
Just a head drop off.
Freaking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have to wrap it on no toilet tissue. All I'll just cheek it on your ass and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to dirty it with no dirt or no doodle. I don't know what I had was going on. So I wrapped it up with a blanket. And I got caught like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got caught in jail with a shank. Never again. Never again. I try to tell you. He dropped this off.
Alanish Cassis.
So my life is about stories and going crazy on lives and you know what I mean? And enjoying the live, doing Uber Eats, making a little bit of money. And you know what I'm saying? I tell some of my life stories. Or some, you know, some of them are funny, some of them are stupid, and some of them is things that I'm an idiot doing things like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let me go drop this off. All right, on to the next one. Johnny, how you doing? Why do I said toilet paper? Yeah, but that's what happened, man. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did box time for stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like there was one time. Let me tell you another jail story. So I was sick. I was sick. I had a headache. I had a fever that night. You know what I mean? I just wanted to relax, man. I just wanted. I took some pills. I just wanted my headache to go away, my fever to go away. You know. I just got my appeal turned over the paperwork the day before, and you know that thing got me sick. But you know it turned over because I had my case. I blew trial to 2 terms of 5 to 10, 5 to 10. Um, running running wild, not running consecutive. You know what I'm saying? Running wild. So it was 10 to 20. And the night before that I got sick, I got my paperwork through the mail. My appeal came back, and my sentence went down. I beat it, and they said they had to release me right away, but I still had time because I caught that new case. So I had to finish off the inside case before they released me. If I didn't have that case, I would have got released that same day. They had to release me. You know what I mean? But I got when I found out that they can because of my case, I got sick. I got sick. So my neighbor, he's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? We cooked together and you know, he was Muslim. You know what I'm saying? We got along with each other and shit like that. But that day, I was mad, I was pissed off, and I was sick, and I was telling him, yo, shut the fuck up, stop screaming, stop doing this. So he started banging on my wall. Hard, like banging, like, all right. The next day, I did some stupid shit. This guy is so big. Like this Muslim guy, he was so big, and the Muslim is so strong inside there that I messed with this guy. And I should have never did that, sick and everything. Man, I got jumped by Muslims. Oh, I mean, I got hit with slippers, feet. I got hit with everything that they possibly could hit me with. I will never do some stupid shit like that again. You know what I mean? And I went to the box as well for getting beat up. How much they gave me? They gave me actually 3 days, 30 days in Keylock. That's what they gave me. 30 days in Keylock. Not the box. They kept me in my cell. Weird, weird stuff happening in jail, man. Let's see if we got another order, man. We did how many trips already here in Chicagoland? Show you guys the app, see what's happening over here. Show you guys a little bit of the scenery of what's happening over here. What is this? Man, I can't get a four. I'm gonna skip on that one because I just need something like a 10 or 15. Something better, man. That's not a bad order, really. Let me see what else they got. See what else they got. Yeah, it opens like that, and then that one opens all the way to the back. But it doesn't crack. You only can see through the glass. You know what I'm saying? Little bit of Uber Eats here. We that 74 is not only Uber Eats. That's a ride that I ended up taking a airport run before I left Toledo. There it is right here. I went from Toledo to Detroit. I made this right here, and then from there I started coming down this way. And I also made me as well out there on Live. I made me a couple of dollars over there too. $51 I made out there. Two trips. This right here, this is the hardest thing that they ever gave. But I believe that is doable. Um, you gotta put in 16 hours a day. You gotta max out the app every day. So you have to max out the app every day. In order to get this right here, you gotta max out the app every day. You can't slack off. That's the only way you will get that. That's the only way. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of Detroit too. I don't like the Detroit trips. I'm back in Chi Town right now. How many miles? 154. 154. This is another car. If you don't know, Will, there's a Ford Escape that I bought for 8,000. I traded it in. I had so many cars in the last couple of months, trying to figure out which one is the best. Right now, the only ones that I have is this one and the RAV4. That's the only ones I got. But I had two EVs. But you guys gotta understand, the only ones that I really bought, right? The only cars that I really put money on was the RAV4, right? And the Tesla. The other ones, the minivan, that was a trade-in without cash. I had payments on that. You know what I'm talking about? So I ain't had no cash. I ain't had to give no cash on that. The the only ones that I really bought with cash that I put cash on was the Polestar, the RAV4, and the Tesla. You know what I'm saying? The RAV4, I paid it off. This one is paid off. And the minivan was the one that was gonna keep me stuck on a it was gonna put me on a boat. So I got rid of that one. And the Tesla was just a trash car that I bought. You know what I mean? But I ain't really I spent a lot of money, but on the RAV4. You know what I mean? Everything else was just trade-ins, and I got a dealer that works with me. You know what I'm saying? And when he sells a car and you bring it back to him, he'll buy it from you and he'll resell it in the auction, in the dealer auction. You know what I'm saying? So he don't lose no money out of it. He don't do that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But he does it with people that he knows that he's gonna make money off of, and they're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Queen, how you doing? All right, you living well? All right, well, I'll catch you out. I'll catch you later. I'll be back on live tomorrow. It's a little slow with the deliveries out here today. Should have took those two orders. I should have took those two orders. I'm trying to tell you, it's slow mo with it. Let me find out that everything slows down after midnight again. But the map looking red, like let me find out they doing the same thing that they doing over there in Ohio. That if you skip on a trip, they keep you parked for a while. And I skipped on two trips. All because this is a brand new phone. The one I'm streaming from. This is I bought the 17. I bought the iPhone 17, so it's streaming better now. This iPhone 14 is trash. You know what I mean? But I think they're doing the same thing that they doing in Ohio. If you skip on a trip, they keep you parked for a while to teach you a lesson not to skip on trips. That's what they do in Ohio. If you skip on trips, they keep you parked. If you don't skip on trips, they keep you moving. Yeah, I think because I dropped this phone, I messed up the mic. But this is a brand new iPhone 14 that I bought too. This one right here. And the one I'm streaming on, this one right here is the 17. You know what I'm saying? Man, everything is like under $10. What happened to the $10, $20 orders? What happened to the $30 orders? They don't got those no more? Is it even searching for me to like grab a piece of search or something? Let me see. They're gonna send me an Uber. They're gonna send me an Uber. I don't want to. It's not searching or nothing. This shit is trash. Look at that. Oh my Lancer. That person could freaking walk, ain't it? Where the heck are they going? That's the same address. It takes me longer to pick them up to drop. That's the same address. They're getting picked up by the same address and dropped off at the same address. What's wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? That was the same address. The pickup and the drop off. Where you going? Some people do that because they going somewhere else and nobody taking them trips. That's serious? Yeah, it's a $10 one right there, man. Man, this one is not that bad, but that's 7-Eleven. Meeny, 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 meeny. Trying to see if I get lucky, man, because I'm not gonna be out here for that long. I'm just out here doing a little bit of live and doing a little bit of eats. I gotta wake up early tomorrow, and I'm gonna do that catering order tomorrow. I got that catering order. It's right here. Yeah, that's what they did. I might take one of these right here, man. The problem is this one is doable, but to come back up, it's gonna be a freaking hassle. This one is not that bad, but I got the other catering order, which is all the way up here, and that one is for 12. They changed it for 11. Pick up at 11. Oh, they changed it, so I gotta. They changed the freaking pickup. It was at 12. Hold on. So now I gotta go live earlier. Drop over is at 11:40. I was gonna go live at 11:30. So that means I gotta go live at 10:30. But why it said 12 when I was over there? So now this one is earlier. So yeah, I gotta do that one right there. This one is doable, but to come back up is gonna be a hassle, and I'm not gonna get stuck down there. And this one is way on the other side. It's all right. We'll leave it alone. We'll still do it. Oh, the time zone, yeah. Cause I was in Ohio. Ain't nothing going on. That map is red, but ain't nothing going on in that map. Quiet. So that's what it is. You got to take the trip because if you don't take the trip, if you don't take the trip, they keep you parked. But there's certain trips I'm not taking. I don't care what it is. I know Chicago. I'm not taking them. Like that one, I wasn't gonna take that one. Okay, we could do that one. See, we could do that one. Look at that one. My man, take that trip before it throws down. We can do that one. Let's go. Oh, look at 13.
Head to your pickup at Taco Maya Logan Square.
Let me see. Both pickups is in the same spot. And this is gonna be easy. Easy. You know what I'm saying? A little patient. We ain't cherry picking. We ain't cherry picking. We just having a little patient, a little bit of fun out here. You know what I'm saying? We just having a little bit of fun out here until I get off of this. I don't know, might as well do 13, you know what I'm saying? Because 13 is better than 7.
Take the right lane, turn right on North Central Park Avenue.
13 is better than 7, that's for sure. And both pickups is in the same location. So that's a plus right there. Let me know if the stream is lags for like that. I go reset it. He said, "Ain't cherry picking, only picking blueberries." My set is very down on hoop. I'm trying to bring it up to see if I can get to diamond, see what that feels like. You know what I mean? See what diamonds feels like, cause I need a little bit of diamond in my life. A little bit of diamond in my life. A little bit
In a
of
quarter
this.
mile, turn
And
right on
that.
West Fullerton Avenue using the right lane.
My wife is gonna be surprised that I'm over here. She thinks I'm still in Ohio. She don't even know I'm in Chicago. She's sleeping. Gotta go to work tomorrow morning. She doesn't even know I'm in Chicago. When I walk in through that door,
Turn
boy,
right on West Fullerton Avenue.
I almost scared the crap out of her. I almost scared the crap out of her. You know what I'm saying? We going to New York soon, AJ. I gotta give you my new number, AJ. I gotta give my new number to a couple of people. I just had to change my number. And my birthday is coming up too, so you know what I'm saying. I'm taking a big break of work. You know what I mean? Another year.
In a quarter mile, turn left on North Kedzie
June
Boulevard using
12th is my birthday, guys. I'll be taking a break that whole week. I had to change my number because certain people that I had my number was driving me crazy. You know what I'm saying? My wife doesn't even call me or text me the way these people do. You know what I mean? I mean, it was like 30 texts, 5 phone calls a day. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I'll talk on the phone a little bit here and there, and I'll text here and there, but I don't be on my phone like that. My wife doesn't even call me or text me unless I call her or text her. You know what I mean? And I don't mind getting texts and getting phone calls, but coño, 3, 4 days,
North
my
Kedzie
man.
Boulevard using the left
Let's
lane.
get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like once a week is alright. You know what I'm saying? But once a day, like I'm not your boyfriend. You know what I mean? I'm not your man, or I'm not your wife. Better go talk to your wife 24/7. I mean, your cousin or something. But nah, you know what I mean? I
Turn
give my
left on
number
North
out and you're gonna
Kedzie.
drive me crazy. Don't drive me crazy because I'll change it again. That's a YouTube number. You know what I mean? That's not a number. That's not my personal number. My personal number is not. I don't give it to nobody. You know what I mean? That's for me to interact with YouTube people. You know what I'm saying? With you guys, the ones that I want to give my number to. Uh, But man, if you're gonna come drive me crazy, like I'm not a celebrity. I'm just me. You know what I mean? I'm probably more than you. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a penny. I need a penny.
Just ahead, turn right on
I
West
know,
Fullerton
like you know
Boulevard.
what I'm saying. I had to change my number. You know what I'm saying because it's like, yo, I need a break. Well, yeah, I'm gonna surprise my wife. Hey, she don't even know I'm over here. Oh, man. Catch the midget under the bed. You know what I'm talking about? Catch the midget under the bed. What you doing down there, boy? Get over here. Get out my way. I'm coming through. Get out my way.
Pick up on the left.
Well, I go, okay, right here. But how the heck am I gonna pick up on the left? All right, we're gonna do the boogaloo. We in Chicago. That's what we do. We'll do the boogaloo. Oh, the flower. What happened here? And he see me doing a reverse, and he keep going. Fucking Chicago. It gotta be Chicago, ain't it? Like, what the fuck? You see me backing up. Like, he probably got a new fucking driver. Gotta be. Fucking stupid ass motherfucker. I mean, this is what I come to Chicago for. Like, I don't get pissed off nowhere else. Man. Like, they take the mojo away from me sometimes over here. Stupid ass. I should have just kept going back and hit him. You know what I'm saying? Chicago is the only place. Let me tell you something. What's up with these $2 add-ons? Like, what's wrong with these people? Chicago is the only place that you go into a restaurant or McDonald's or Burger King or any food place, and the workers are in there dancing and loud music. And I remember when I was working at Burger King, I didn't even want to touch my cell phone. You get fired. You know what I'm talking about? They be on some party shit over here, boy.
Turn right on West Logan Boulevard.
Oh man, Chicago drivers is just weird with it. Let me tell you something. Chicago drivers will not be able to hold on to their license 1 year in New York. You know that New York is by points. So every time you catch a ticket or you get stopped or something, you lose points on your license. And once you lose your points, that's 40 shit right away.
Using the left lane.
You know, man. You know, Chicago drivers will not be able to drive in New York. They will lose, and in a week they will lose all the points. In 1 week, they will lose the points because it's that Chicago drivers don't got patience. And I understand the freaking traffic gets you insane. It's freaking going crazy.
Turn left on North California
But they
Avenue.
don't have patience. That's why you hear the horn over here constantly. Constantly, you hear the horn because everybody's in a rush. Everybody's like in a rush to get nowhere. You know what I mean? That's why everybody's pissed off in Chicago. Same thing that some of the New Yorkers. New Yorkers are insane too with that nonsense too.
In a quarter mile, keep left onto I-90
But
West.
they know that once they get a ticket, they fucking lose their license. I did it. I lost my license. I had to pay $1,500 to get it back. I don't lose. I won't lose it again. Hell no. I lost my license one time over a ticket that I caught in Syracuse, and I couldn't go to the court because it was too far away for me to go. That's why I lost my license. A speeding ticket.
Keep left onto I-90 West.
I think it was a 70, and I was going 105. I didn't even know I was going 105. The car was so smooth that I was going 105. I didn't even know. The car was right next to me. When he pulled me over, he looked at me. He said, "Are you insane, boy?" And then I looked at him, and he just looked at me again. He was like, "Why you face grilling me? Why you face mocking me?" I was like, "That's how my face is, sir. I'm not. I'm supposed to laugh and smile that you stopped me." He said, "Why you going 100 and something, boy?" I was like, "I gotta take a poop." He slapped me with a ticket. He was like, "Here you go." I wasn't from around there. They stopped me somewhere upstate New York. Somewhere upstate New York. I don't know where I was. It was hillbilly, hillbilly. I got stopped. I didn't even know he was a police. He was in a Jeep. He was in a Jeep. He wasn't even in a police car. I think I would have got stopped by a horse cop. I mean, I'm trying to tell you that's how I'm saying. I don't know where I was. I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you. Man, I miss Chicago. It's just the problem with the freaking pay here, man. But I miss driving out here. Yeah, I would probably drive at nighttime. It's just they're not paying nothing for these trips. I'm gonna drive out here one day, and I'm gonna make a video while I'm driving. I'm gonna see how it goes. But I know it's gonna be like, dang, like I'm gonna be like exhausted. I'm gonna be even say I'm done with it. I'm not touching it no more. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I need something to drink. I still haven't bought none to drink. Bad mouth in it, you said?
In a half mile, take right exit 43C toward Montrose Avenue using the right lane.
We outside, people. We outside today. We're gonna be live this whole week. We're gonna be live, doing deliveries here in Chicago. I'm gonna be doing Amazon Flex. Be doing catering.
Take right exit 43C.
Be doing
toward
Uber
Montrose
Eats.
Avenue. Then keep left onto West
Probably be
Montrose.
doing DoorDash. What else? I got a couple of more apps around there that I could probably run out here.
Using the right lane.
Not gonna be
left on,
doing ride shit like that
then turn left on West
because
Montrose.
I'm like paid. But I probably, I'll probably do it on my own little time. One or two trips here and there, just to see where they take me. Um, but I will be live for the rest of the week here in Chicago. Um, my birthday week, I will be live here and there. I will go live on my birthday for a little bit, and I'm not gonna be working on my birthday week. That's why I came back to Chicago because I'm not gonna be working basically next week. You know what I mean? Uh, but I'm gonna be working the rest of this week. June 12th is my birthday. Yeah, June 12th. My son's birthday that passed away is June 25th. So I'm celebrating both birthdays on June 12th. Um, we celebrate his birthday every year with mines. You know what I mean? We throw balloons on my birthday and we throw balloons on his birthday. So I will be going live to toss balloons on June 12th, um, like I always do. And we also gonna be tossing balloon on June 25th. We'll be tossing balloons too. So yeah, I'll be live. I'll be live, and I'm be throwing content out little by little.
In a quarter-mile,
So
turn
yeah,
left on
hopefully
North
I'll get to see you guys on June 12th, towards my son's birthday. That's the only live I'm doing. I'll go live, go buy the balloons, and go toss them, and then I'm gonna get off live and enjoy my birthday, and then I'll go live the next day for a little bit. Um, but expect a lot of lives coming up. Content. I will be
turn left on North Laramie Avenue.
making videos like the ones I made, the last one, talking about different things. And I also will be making ride along videos showing you guys the apps, the trips, the pings, and stuff like that. I will be doing videos here in Chicago. I will
Just ahead, turn right on West Hutchinson Street.
in Indianapolis, and I will be doing videos in Ohio. And I'm gonna see if I do another
turn
trip
right on West Hutchinson Street.
to San Luis because I need a video from San Luis, and I also want to go visit um passive income. You know what I'm saying? Get a chance to go visit him, maybe break some bread out there.
Angel A says, meet at door one. Drop off.
Yeah, we got a couple of things coming up for the channel before I move to Ohio. When I move to Ohio, we got a lot more things coming. You know what I'm saying? But for now, those are a couple of things I got going on. Let me drop this food off. It says meet at door, so let me hit arrive. And the name is Angel. 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 That's my brother's name. Let him rest in peace. Angel. All right, the next drop off is 2 minutes away. Linda, how you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. And all the live streams this weekend, for the rest of the week, are going to be here in Chicago. So you guys get to enjoy a beautiful scenery. Um, and you guys get to enjoy a little bit of my stress because I will be stressed a little bit here in Chicago driving out here.
Turn right on
Oh,
North Lockwood Avenue.
not quite the place I want to be driving in, but I have to because I still live out here until I move. You know what I mean? This is a quick $13. I thought it was more than that. You see, the time on the app when they send the ping is not accurate. I think they add
Turn left on West
waiting
Pensacola
time
Avenue.
just in case the food is not ready. Cause this was too fast. This was no 30 minutes. I don't think I've been driving 30 minutes with these two orders. Hell no. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. The time is not right when they send those pings. This was at least 15 minutes tops.
Just ahead drop off. Drop off.
Ow, 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 ow. If I was in that tire, I would
Race H
would
6.
grab me an
Leave
Amazon Flex.
5,433. Please leave I fence to the right of the house. Thank you.
And the only reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to go live and do a live on the channel. But I am beat. That was a 5-hour drive. What house am I going to? That's not even the house. Where is it at? Okay, that one back there. Oh, we in Chicago, Linda. We are in the Chi Town. Man, that's a big tip on that order. That was $13. The base fare is 266. That's what I was just saying, Linda, that the next streams are gonna be here in Chicago. I got one coming up tomorrow. I gotta switch the time because I thought the catering order was for 12. So I will be live at 10:30 tomorrow. 10:30 in the morning to do a catering order. Maybe do a 1 or 2 Amazon Flex blocks. And then I'm just gonna go home, not work, and then I'll probably work at night something like that. I don't like going to 7-Eleven. Oh, now they throwing shenanigans. Now they messing with the shenanigans over here, man. Mira para allá, Dios mío. Uy. Uy. No. No, I don't want to go this way. Hell no. I turned the wrong way. I don't even know how to drive in Chicago no more. That's not how we doing this. Hold on. We got to go the other way. I'm scared, mommy. Yeah, they got Amazon Flex in Ohio, but I try to switch my app and they did not allow me. They said I gotta level it up to level 2 because I'm on level 1 before I could switch it to another state. But they do have Amazon Flex out there. They got everything I'm looking for. I can make great money on rideshare. And if I implement Amazon Flex, I could work even less out there, and you know what I mean. Could spend more time in the house doing, more more constructive stuff, and then being outside driving. You know what I mean. But there's a lot of stuff in Ohio that I could do, and my wife, she's gonna get back into the medical field, because that's what she's in the medical field. She was, and she's gonna get back into it, and that's a good place for it. Oh, this is a great order. Let's go. Let's go. We got another 11. Let's go. Let's go. That was a nice order right there. I'll take it. Put the icing on the cake. This order put the icing on the cake. Bono, gono, 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 boom, gong, bono, gono, bono, gono, 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 bono, gono, gono, gono. My wife doesn't even know I'm in Chicago. When I walk into that door, I hope she don't throw me with a slipper, thinking that I'm an intruder. Nah, this is McDonald's. I think I skipped on a Jets pizza that they sent me. I'm not going to Jets pizza. I ain't got the stomach for it. Not today. Not. We back. We back. We are. We back. We back. We are back. Nah, she's sleeping. She's sleeping. Linda. She go to work at 5 in the morning. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably take her to work. That'll be my surprise. But I'm almost done with tonight. I'm really tired. This is probably gonna be my last order that I deliver tonight. I'm very tired. I need to get me some rest. I've been up since early, and I drove a little bit in Ohio, and then I decided to drive to Chicago. This was something out of the spread of the moment. I was supposed to still stay out there for the whole week, but I decided to come today because my wife needs she needs we was talking, and she needed some post office stuff to go to, and I might as well take it tomorrow for her instead of her going out there. Did I check out from? I don't need to. I packed my stuff up. I just gotta leave. They'll clean it up. They'll open the door up tomorrow. But yeah, I just leave. I don't gotta return the key or nothing. They give you plastic keys, things that you throw out. Yeah, but I went back to the hotel and I grabbed all my stuff and left. I still had one night. You know what I mean? But it's all right. Now next time I go, I'm going for 2 weeks, and then I'm coming back. I'm picking up my wife. Then we picking up my wife and Kenneth, which is the only one that I got in the house now. And we going to Ohio to look for a place. So the next time I go, I'm going out for 2 weeks, coming back, and then I'm going back for a couple of days, and then I'm coming back to drop off my wife and my son, and then I'll be heading back out there to keep going, keep learning, keep figuring out the areas, and I'm learning so much in that market. What not to do, you know what I'm saying? Which I came to Chicago and I started doing what not to do here in Chicago because I learned something. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the app on, keep taking trips. Uh don't know yet. I don't want to say anything, but I don't know yet. Um, Most likely it's gonna be around Toledo. It's not gonna be in Toledo, but it's gonna be somewhere in the surrounding areas of Toledo, maybe Perrysburg, Ottawa, Oregon, um, what is it, Waterville, something like that. It's called something like that. Um, Sylvania, somewhere in the outer skirts of Toledo. I don't like Toledo itself because Toledo itself doesn't have nothing at all. Um, and I do not like the houses or anything to live in Toledo. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I, you know, I, I like more on the outskirts. It's just like when I came to Chicago, I did not want to live in Chicago, and that's why I live where I live because I did not want to live in Chicago. I wanted to live in the outskirts of Chicago. You know, close to the airport. Um, there's a possibility that it could be in Michigan too that I'll be moving to. You know what I'm saying? Close to the airport because I like to be around the airport because my last trip could take me to the airport. I go home. That's what I did over here in Florida, and I kind of seen that maybe I could move to Michigan. Not Detroit, but you got Ann Arbor or you got um Monroe, Michigan, which is right next, it's close to the airport, halfway to Toledo, halfway to the airport. Um, you got LaSalle, Michigan, which is a little further down from Monroe, closer to Toledo. Nice areas around there. The problem with Monroe is I picked up a passenger there, and the lady I don't know why she told me this, but she told me that there's no Mexicans and blacks. I don't know why she told me that. That there's only white trash, hillbillies, and good white. That's what she told me. I don't know why she told me that. You know what I mean? I guess I don't know. They don't want no Spanish people out there. I don't know what that meant. I just laughed. But that's what she told me. No blacks and no Mexicans. And exactly like that. White trash, hillbillies, and good white. That's exactly what she told me. You know what I mean? But Monroe is pretty nice. You know, Randy, how you doing, my brother? Yeah. But there's a lot of places I could move to out there. Where I'm gonna work, I could work anywhere in Ohio. You know what I mean? But I want to move into certain places where I know I can maximize my earnings. I will never. Detroit is the lowest rate state that I've driven in. They pay very low. I posted a short. They they were paying $32 for an hour and 20 minutes, 90 miles for a trip, and that's how they pay out there. I will never, never, ever switch my app to Detroit ever again. I did it one time. I will never do it again. They pay very bad out there. That's the lowest market I'm paid that I ever driven in. I mean, insane, insane. Do they have Asian people? I don't know. They probably do. Any good Chinese food? I went to a Chinese restaurant. I just got me some chicken noodle soup and white rice. That's what I felt like eating that day. So I don't know how the food is out there like that. Might as well pay in food stamps. Hey, you seen that short, Rajas? That's the last one I posted. I was like, yo, what is this? What is this? This is a window shopper right here. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. 90 miles or 30. I don't look at miles or none of that, but man, you got to look at it sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there was insane. I was, man, oh man, I'm supposed to turn here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm supposed to go into that McDonald's. You see, I forgot how to drive in Chicago. I go to this McDonald's all the time. This is one of my favorite McDonald's right here. Yeah, yeah, that true. That uh, hey, that's crazy. That's the lowest market I've been in. I don't know how people making money out there. Like, I mean, of course they got good trips here and there, but not like that. Like, it's insane, insane. I need something to drink. I should buy it now, right? I should buy it now. I should buy it now. Something to drink too. Thursday. And when I switched my app to Detroit, I messed my rates up. I got them back. Oh no, I got a Uber Eats to pick up, but I also want to order something, man. I just need something to drink. Give me a medium Sprite, light ice. You got it? Hello? You see what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to tell you something, man. Like, excuse me. I'm gonna go to the window and put the order in the window. Yeah, he's not paying attention. He just got off the speaker, like I'm not talking. I'm gonna go to the window and I'll put my order over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the window and then got off the fucking speaker. Freaking idiot. I'm gonna tell him you ain't finished letting me speak. What's wrong with you? You need to speak to your manager. I should have put the order in first. Thirsty. Piece of crap. I'm telling you, everybody in Chicago is like they in a rush. They ain't got no patience. He just he I said Uber Eats and he just go to the window, then he come back to the speaker. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, boy, they get me pissed off sometimes, especially people that working in the window. You know what I mean? And it take forever. It's supposed to be fast food, ain't it? Fast food. Come to Chicago to get stressed out, ain't it? We are back. We are back. 100%. We are back. We back. Man, I wish I could catch me one of those $100 ones from the airport. Oh, there's a couple of them and they're $60, but it's going 97 miles. I should take it. Where's it going? Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Why are they doing that? Huh. Why would they do that? Look at this. That's from the airport. Saturday at 4:50 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Man, I thought it was 100 plus. They got another one in there. 19. Two for 19. What's the other one? I don't see it. Somebody took that $60 one like that. No, they didn't. I don't see the $60 one. That's what the fuck. Where is it at? I'm not taking it. I will do some. I will do it too. I will do that. What was it? I got the Uber Eats and I need a medium Sprite. So, what's the name? The Uber Eats is Carlos. Carlos? Yeah. I would have done it. You know, it was $60, man. Like, remember we used to make a hundred plus going down that way. And you said a medium what? A medium Sprite, light ice. Where's the number? I should take it just to do the rides over there and come back, right? Nah, it's Saturday at 4:30 p.m. 165. Thank you. Thirsty. Ah, the worst Sprite that you could ever freaking drink is water with Sprite, and I don't even know what else they put on this. Man, it doesn't even taste like Sprite. Yeah, nah, that's a crazy trip right there. I want to take it. I was just looking at it, but those are the ones that I'm gonna be doing because I live next to the airport. I could catch me one, and I could just go pick them up right quick. That's the easy one. I could just get out my house real quick, pass, go over there. The problem is that they only paying 60 for 97. I mean, like why we can't get $97? You know what I'm saying? Why you can't give $1 mile? You know what I mean? Give me 97 bucks. Raise it up, and then you're gonna have an idiot that's gonna snatch it. at that price. You see, in Ohio, you leave them there and they go up. And nobody takes them, they go up. That trip will go up to like $80 if nobody takes it. But somebody is gonna grab that like they did something, unless he lives in Milwaukee. You know what I mean? Unless the person lives in Milwaukee, it's a different story. But I don't even drive in Milwaukee. I don't like the trips over there. So it's not beneficial for me. Why are they paying like that? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I truly do not understand. Why are we getting paid like this? Like, what's the difference from the pay before to, to what's happening now? You guys are still charging the same amount. You guys are still charging even more for whatever's going on. And we getting paid less. I don't get it. It's like every day you wake up and you're getting $1 less or $2 less for the trip. I don't understand where the money's going. If nothing changes, you're still charging the same amount, but now you're paying $1, $2 less. I mean, it's insane, and it's no lie. It's no lie. You wake up today, you got it at 74. Tomorrow, you got it at 64. You know what I mean? It's like the rate change overnight. Like they got that already implanted. They were like, okay, today we're gonna lowball everybody. They still gonna take it because they gotta take it. Let me tell you something. Whoever tells you that they doing this, they got that, they doing this, they don't need that, they don't need that, they da 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 blah 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 blah, and you're running these apps, you need the apps. You know what I'm saying? I need the apps. I don't care how much you got. I need the apps. So if they go down, I need the apps. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid and taking a fucking that trip. I'm not gonna take that trip, but I would take other trips that can match my earnings. You see, in certain markets, Lyft is garbage. Like just in certain markets, Uber's garbage. Where I'm driving at, Lyft is not garbage. Where I'm driving in Ohio, Uber's garbage. Lyft is not garbage. You can make 100 plus every 3 hours. App on. No lie. As soon as you turn on your app, you will be waiting 5, 10, 15 minutes for that first trip. But then it's a domino effect. And you run that app for 3 hours, 3 hours and a half straight, nonstop, taking trips, not declining. You're making 100 plus every 3 hours where I'm driving. Lyft only. If you're not making $2,000 a week with Lyft only where I'm driving, you don't know what you're doing. That market that I'm driving in, Lyft is superb. Like the turbo boost really works over there. When I'm telling you 10%, they pay you the 10%, 20%, they pay you the 20%, 30%, they pay you the 30%. That market doesn't go no higher than 60% on turbos because they really paying the percentage of the turbo. Let's just say, for example, I got $140 trip, upfront fare on a scheduled pickup. I drove to a 40% turbo boost. When the trip came in, it came in at 190. So I got $50 for 40% turbo added to the 140 that I was offered. You understand what I'm saying? The turbo, they really work out there. You know what I mean? Uber sucks. Be all over the place with Uber. Waste a whole tank of gas and you only did 3 trips out there. But not every market is the same. You got some markets that's Uber markets. You got some markets that's Lyft markets. Your market is probably a Uber market. That's why Lyft is trash over there. You know what I mean? They go up to 60% on the turbo boost, from 10% all the way to 60%. In that city, Detroit, I seen them up to 100 and 100 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like 200 turbos, but they don't pay the turbos out there like that. You know what I'm saying? They pay them a certain time of day, but there's another time of day that you don't. They out the turbo's up, but they don't pay the turbo. But in the city that I'm driving in, the turbo is being paid 100%. You land on that turbo, the trick could be saying $13. You land on a 30% turbo, you're getting 21, $25 for that trip. You know what I'm saying? Um, they really work out there. I don't know why they don't work in every market. Oh yeah, Chicago is the McDonald's is the only thing open at nighttime here. I mean, you got the little Mexican spots here and there, but McDonald's, that's the number one store open out here. Burger King is open too, but they hardly make sales. You never see the Burger King parking lot filled up. Yeah, LA is a Uber market. Just like Ohio. Let me tell you Ohio. Columbus is a Uber market. Cleveland is a Uber market. Dayton is a Uber market. You know what I'm saying? Like you will be parked waiting for Lyft rides. You know what I mean? I've been in all of those cities. Um, but Toledo, Youngstown, Warren, um, Akron, uh, Canton, all of those markets are Lyft markets, the ones that I just mentioned. You'll make more money with Lyft. Yeah, you know what it is too. Uh, you're gonna catch a lot of more Lyft rides in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? In bad areas, Lyft is more ghetto friendly than Uber. Uber's more like uh, people that spend money. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Lyft is more cheaper in a lot of states. You know what I mean? So it's just depending on where you're driving, you can make more money with one app and you don't got to touch the other one. Like in the way I drive, I don't got to touch the Uber app. I touch it sometimes. I do some trips on the Uber app sometimes, but I'd rather max out the Lyft app every day and they'll treat me good. Like if I don't shut off the app or skip on a trip and where I drive, I'll be booked the whole 12 hours. The whole 12 hours. The last time I did the rampage, I maxed it out one day and I was online for 14, booked for 11 hours and 52 minutes. Basically, the whole 12 hours, I was booked. You understand what I'm saying? I was not without no ride or nothing. Everything was coming in back to back, back to back, back to back. A little bit of wait here, not too long, maybe 5 minute tops, then another trip. They keep you busy. If you skip on a trip, then you stay parked. You know what I mean? And that's what I just noticed now here coming to Chicago. I took the first three trips back to back, and then I skipped on the fourth one, and they kept me parked. You know what I'm saying? I was parked. And they sent me another one. I didn't want to take it. They kept me parked. Is that you gotta cherry pick. I don't encourage nobody to cherry pick. I'm do not cherry pick. I encourage people to cherry pick. I don't do it sometimes, but there's a lot of times that I do. When I got a certain amount of earnings already, I'm cherry picking. When I'm coming out, I'm taking trips just to get some earnings in the app. For like that, I could start cherry picking and maximizing the earnings that I already made. So, for example, I come out and I take my first four trips back to back, and those trips put me at $48. Now I know that if I cherry pick my next trip to be a $20 one, I'm at 68. And before you know it, I'm cherry picking my way to 100 plus. I take a break and I come back out and I do the same scenario. Take the first four trips that come in through the pipe, no matter what, where they going, how far they going, you know what I'm saying, how many miles I got to drive. I just take my first four trips, get some money through the pipe. Then I start cherry picking. Before you know it, I'm at $300. Before you know it, I'm at $400. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm working. That's how I work. Yeah, you gotta take breaks, Jens. I don't recommend back to back trips all the time because you're gonna get a bad trip like that. $32 that was going 90 miles. I don't want you to take that trip. You know what I mean? But when you work in a market like the one that I'm working in, um, it's a small city. Everything is 20, 30 minutes apart. Um, all the trips are basically 10 miles and under, unless you're going to the airport or somebody's going long, like those long trips that I'll be getting lucky with. But for the majority of the part, you could take 50 trips in a row and you're not leaving that city. You in that city just going around on circles. I don't recommend that in a big city like Chicago, New York, Cali, because you leave your app on, you take trips back to back, and you're not going to stay busy all the time because you're going to end up taking a trip that's going to put you in a dead zone. Or you might be taking a trip that you don't want. It's a bad, bad trip because it's a big city. But in a small town, if it's busy, busy, the way it's busy where I'm working at, you just leave your app on and work. You're not going nowhere. All the trips are like, you're making basically $1 a minute over there. You know what I'm saying? Over there, you're making $1 a minute. You're driving 19 minutes, you're making $19. You're driving 18 minutes, you're making $18. You're driving 15 minutes, you're making $15. That's how they pay you over there. And if you get the turbo boost, you get even more. You know what I'm saying? But basically, what you're getting paid over there is basically $1 a minute. You know what I mean? Because the city is so small, there's no drivers, first and foremost, in that city. So there's trips galore. All times of day, all times of night. There's trips galore. And if you like Uber, you can make money with Uber in that city. You just gotta drive far for pickups. There's no Uber drivers. You know what I'm saying? People waiting 2 hours, 3 hours for a freaking ride on Uber over there. You know what I mean? There's no Uber drivers over there. Lyft drivers is minimum. So you got trips galore going all over the place. That's why I do trips back to back. Because it's easy to do it over there. I can't do that here in Chicago. I gotta turn off my app. You know what I mean? I can't do that in a big city, Indianapolis or stuff like that. It'll throw me off. Can't control the app. Now, in the city that I'm working in, right? Uber got galore, long trips. Like when I'm saying they got long trips, like I could turn on the app and the first three trips are 100 plus. But you got to drive 4 hours, 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? They're not really paying for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to drive 200 miles. You know, they got those trips there in that city. You know, if they were paying the way they used to pay before, I'll be doing Uber all day out there instead of Lyft because you getting at least 4 to 5 long trip pings in that city. You know what I mean? Are they worth it? No. The Lyft pings are worth it, but not the Uber pings. You know what I mean? Yeah, somewhat like that. They paying like Prop 22 over there. You know what I'm saying? They really paying over there. They taking care of what they gotta take care. And that's why I like that city. You know what I mean? That's why I like that city. And the thing is that I could work 3, 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. And if I live there, I could go home and relax and come back out because they got three different peak times out there. And if you drive all three peak times, you're making $400, $500 a day, every day. Every day. I drive two peak times out there. I don't drive the first peak time. I can't wake up and go. But if I drive from 5 in the morning to 9 in the morning, I make 100 plus. And then if I drive from two to 7, I make another 100 plus. And then if I drive from 9 to 2 in the morning, I'm making another 100 plus. And you can get lucky at 1 in the morning catching one of those long bangers. You know what I mean? It's just that's what it is. That's what that market is. You know what I mean? I love it. I love driving in that market. No traffic. Everybody's friendly. Even the ghetto motherfuckers, the people on the streets, they get in your car. I mean, I had people that I thought I was gonna have issues with, and they asking me for advice. You know what I'm talking about? And I had young kids in that market, like teenagers, like 17, 18, 19, getting in my car and asking me for advice financially and what can they do as a side hustle without taking the wrong turn. I mean, you don't get that out here in Chicago. You don't get that out here in Chicago where you getting young kids or people from the south side asking the driver for advice. You know what I'm saying? They rather freaking look at you and try to eat you with their eyes instead of, saying, hi, how you doing? And thank you for the ride. You know what I mean? But over there, it makes me feel so comfortable being a driver. Like it makes me feel like when I first started doing Uber, you know what I'm saying? You want to clean your car, you want to make sure your car is smelling good, you want to make sure they got water, candy. You know what I'm saying? That's that market right there. You want to invest in water. You want to invest in candy. You want to make sure the passengers are comfortable back there because it's what rideshare used to be when I started. Now, rideshare is not the way it used to be. You as a driver don't want to clean your car, doesn't give you the energy to do so. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get in your car, wipe down your glass, your windows. You just get in your car, you turn it on, you turn on the apps, and you just keep rolling. You don't even take it to the car wash at times. You know what I'm saying? But in that market, you want to go to the car wash first. You want to wipe down your car first because the passengers that you pick up in that freaking market gives you the energy to clean your car, to wipe down, to pick them up, to drop them off. They give you the energy to do that. You know what I'm saying? They converse with you. They. You know what I mean? It's just a different ball game over there. You know, and that's the downside of rideshare nowadays in some of these markets. Everybody getting your car pissed off. Everybody getting your car entitlement. You know what I'm saying? And those are big cities doing that to drivers. I drove in Youngstown, another small city. Another small city. They were treating me like a driver. They wasn't stepping on me. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm driving in big cities, it's like the passengers want to step on the driver. They're already pissed off at you because they're getting charged X amount of money. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got nothing to do with it. Vice versa. The driver's getting in the car and getting pissed off at the passenger because of the amount of money they're getting paid when the passenger ain't got nothing to do with it. You understand? And that's what big cities is doing to the drivers and the passengers. They're getting them pissed off before they start their day. You know what I mean? Before they order their Uber, before they, you know what I mean? Before they even drink their coffee. You know what I'm saying? Right, Quinn? Am I right or am I wrong? You saying yes, but I think I'm right. I could be wrong, but I've been driving in a lot of cities, a lot of different states, and I'm seeing it all. And for the majority of the part, small cities are treating the drivers better when it comes to earnings, and the passengers are treating the drivers like human beings. You know what I'm saying? There's cameras out here, man. I was going a little bit over the speed limit. I hope I didn't get a ticket. Where the heck am I at? I don't even know where I'm at. A couple of days ago, I had a Chinese passenger and gave me an ice cream. They gave you ice cream for, oh, that's what's up. You know, uh, uh, I had a passenger that offered me, they had a whole bunch of cookies from 7-Eleven, and they had so much and they gave me like 10 of them things. And they said we ain't got to give you no tip, but if you want, I'll give you all these cookies and you can take them for your family. You can take them for. I mean, I was in Ohio. I ate like 3 of them and gave the rest of them away. You know, but that's what's up, though. I mean, you got some good people in this world. You got some bad ones too. You know what I'm saying? But you got some good people in this world, man. Oh, they like to share. Oh man, I came all the way up here. Man, I'm way off now. I didn't even know I came all the way up here. Shit, this is a bad area. This is where all the police be at. They be stopping you over here. I came all the way up here. Way off. I'm not doing no more deliveries, guys. I'm going straight home. That's it for me. I did a couple of deliveries. You know, getting the feel again for Chicago because I'm gonna be out here for a little bit. I mean, so I go back on to the over there. I'm finished for the night. Got a little bit of driving to the house because I drove the other way and I came all the way down here to the other side. All right, Linda, have a good night. I'm about to be hopping off this live soon. So if you guys are leaving, have a blessed night. I guess I'll check you out tomorrow. You know what I mean? Gonna go take my wife out to go on to eat or something, do something. You know what I mean? Gotta get something done. Gotta get something done over here. But I ain't got much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm tired. Everybody, hope you guys have a blessed night. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I mean? I'll be live back tomorrow. On to the next one, peoples, man. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and keeping me company out here. And keep following me, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? You guys been with me for a long time. Peace, dude. Peace. Check you out tomorrow, man.